Chris, firstly, how you feeling, mate, after all the travel and whatnot?
I'm feeling okay now with a bit of rest, so not to complain. All is well. Like I said, when I finish, cashing back on some rest.
You fully fit come game time?
Yeah, I'm good, to be honest with you. Fit physically okay. Looking forward to the game on Friday, and hopefully things go as well.
Obviously looking forward to hopefully a bit more team success this time around.
Yeah, hopefully I can entertain the crowd a bit more, have a bit of fun out there in the middle as well, and hopefully the Sydney Thunder can actually go to the Final Four. Can get into the semi-final and eventually the final.
Do you feel they relied too heavily on you last summer?
It was the first time being around. It's a new franchise, and quite a couple of new players as well. So it was a very new. So hopefully this time around, things can be different. Everybody can be more relaxed and go out there and express themselves freely and enjoy the game.
Cosgrove and Mahmood are more sort of batter heavy lineup. Is that what you wanted?
Yeah, that's pretty good batting lineup, to be honest with you. When you look at the squad, the batting seems to be a bit more intense. So those guys with experience as well can be very handy in the middle, and the top of the order as well. We can actually look to go a bit harder and give the team a good start and try and build on those sort of lead.
Created history in Bangladesh with a 6 off the first ball of a test match. But in the limited form of the game, it had a bit of a lean trot. In fact, you've got to go back to the T20 game against Australia in October, where you got a 75. Does that mean you're due?
Yeah, I definitely think I do, to be honest with you. It wasn't the best series I had in Bangladesh. I didn't know what I was thinking, take the first ball for a 6 in a test match as well. But these things do happen. It's cricket. You got to have ups and downs, so you got to rebound as quickly as possible. And this is a perfect opportunity to do it. Coming off a bad patch in Bangladesh with the bat, so hopefully things can actually prevail here. Bit of excitement cricket. Just want to kickstart and then try and build on it as much as possible.
What's your secret to playing 2020 cricket?
Hit the gym and get strong. Not really. Just trying to do the basic stuff. You try and start a bit more positive, in the shorter format of the game, and like I said, when you get onto it, when you get the opportunity to cash in, you try and make the best use of it.
Got any goals in terms of trying to hit the ball out of the ground or anything like that?
Not really. As long as once it clear the boundary, to be honest with you, I'm perfectly fine with that. So I still get the same 6 runs, so I don't try to hit it any further. Just trying to get the result, basically.
So you don't do much running in the gym?
No. I have to admit, no, I don't.
What's the one thing you get up to, Chris, in Sydney that you want to get around to again?
Well, I can't remember what I did last year. Fun, really. I wasn't doing much. Quite a few West Indian guys was actually around. Like Bravo was actually playing for the Sixers at a particular time. We had a bit of fun here and there, and Fidel was here as well. So. I'm basically on my own now, and with some new faces around, I'll try and come up with different things, and have a bit of fun off the field as well.
You're looking forward to taking on Melbourne Stars, Shane Warne? Any warnings there?
I think first and foremost, we have to deal with our own West Indian, Marlon Samuels, who's actually flying in, and sometime this evening. So he's actually in good form as well. So he's going to be interested. I'm going up against Marlon Samuel, one of my best friend in the particular team. So it's going to be interested. So hopefully I can go one up on him and make things, prevail for the Thunder.
We saw Aaron Finch last week take a warning for about 40-odd runs.
Yeah, so I heard. I'm very interested. I guess it's the first game. You get a better warning that particular time. So I'm sure things might be a bit different once you get into the group, get back in the groove again. It can be a bit more. Dangerous in the middle part of the tournament.
Chris, how significant was the result in the 2020 World Cup? It looked like you were having a lot of fun.
Yeah, it was good fun, to be honest with you. I did enjoy each and every moment of the T20 World Cup. Like I said, we were actually favourite at the particular time, and we did actually prevail and cross that line by winning the tournament. So we were very happy. Like I said, did a lot of dancing, fun. Just more relaxed guys. Out there in the middle, and everybody played their part.
How's the Big Bash regarded among other international players when you run into them and talk about it?
Sorry?
How is the Big Bash regarded by other international players?
Everybody was keen on it, keen on the Big Bash to try and get a part of it, trying to be a part of it. To be honest with you, this is something everyone watched back in the Caribbean as well, and speaking to the Caribbean guys, most of them want to get the opportunity to actually play in the Big Bash after what they have seen so far. So it's good cricket. It's nothing to take for granted at the particular time, and so those guys really to try and make windows open for them to create opportunity to actually come here in Australia and do well.
How does it compare to the IPL?
It's like I said, I think it's the two best from a T20 around, to be honest with you. The IPL definitely, bring out the best players. Here is a bit different because you don't really get most of the local stars here to actually play in the Big Bash. Because you always have international duties at a particular time, but it's the condition and the what you want to put it now, the condition is still good for good cricket, and the competitiveness is there as well.
Chris, did you have any doubts about coming back to the Thunder, just given they struggled last year?
Not really, to be honest with you. I want to try and help as much as possible. I know it's not one of the strongest team around, but like I said, it's good to be around some youngsters sometime to try and guide them as much as possible and share experience with them.
Chris, while you're relaxing and getting ready to play, our test team's about to play minus Ricky Ponty. What do you make of that? It's a new era for Australia.
Yeah, like I said, a legend have actually left the game. So he has done his part in the international cricket, and the cricket will miss him for sure. He's actually up there in the top, 5 as one of the greatest. So for Australia, I should say. And like I said, someone actually there's a spot created for someone now to try and make a name for themselves in Australia cricket, and it's a big boot to fill, to be honest with you. But whoever fill that spot, good luck to them.
It's an interesting challenge to see how Australia does cope with that.
Sorry, yeah. To be honest with you, yeah. It definitely without Ricky Ponting, it's going to be a new look Australia team, But I'm sure as they build gradually, they'll get used to it to whoever filling in that position.
And how do you gauge where kind of by comparison with the West Indies is that right now?
Still have a long way to go, to be honest with you, especially in Test cricket. When you look at Test cricket for West Indies at this particular time, the top teams will be playing against each other more than how we actually play the lower ranked team. So it's going to be stiff to actually try and get up to that top 5 in international cricket, and because I think we'll be playing against New Zealand next, and those teams, we are the lower ranked team, so it's going to be hard for us to actually get a kick at the bigger teams to actually try and get ranking points as well.
So you'd like to see more games against the top ranked teams?
Yeah, definitely. You want to play against the top ranked team as well, to try and give yourself a particular chance to gain some points, creating some upset as well. But how the actual schedule set up at this particular time, I don't see that happening right now. I guess how the lower half will be playing against each other more, so we'll be playing more one-day ODIs rather than a lot more Test cricket. So.
You're all exhausted with questions, that's it. Nobody else has anything else? I'm rather surprised. You got off lightly, big fella.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it.
Nobody's even game enough. What about asking him about, he had a bad run of outs in Bangladesh? What about, no one's even mentioned that. What about talking about that?
They're looking after me, man.
Hey?
You're looking after me.
Not in enough detail. means the pressure's on now, obviously he's got to get runs for us, hasn't he?
Exactly.
That's what I said, he's due.
And his bowling?
For a long one.
Ask him about his bowling.
Bowling.
He's got a bowl for us.
There's your bowling.
Golden arm, man. I'm golden arm.
What about Gangnam Style? Are you going to be dancing to that tomorrow?
I'll try and create a new dance in Australia. I'll leave the Gangnam for now. I'll try and create something new. So see what happens.
Right.
Cheers, man.
Thanks everyone. Thanks for your time.